Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to explore an exciting and very important topic. Right pointing backhand index. What is the difference between generative AI and agentic AI? Many people use these terms interchangeably, but they are actually very different in how they work and what they can do. Understanding this difference is crucial, especially for students, developers, educators, and business leaders planning to use AI effectively. Let's start with generative AI. Generative AI is the technology behind tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL, and code generators. Think of generative AI as a smart creative assistant. You give it a prompt, a question, an idea, or an instruction, and it generates something for you. It can create text, images, code, music, presentations, summaries, translations. But here's the key point. Right pointing backhand index. Generative AI is reactive. It waits for your input. It doesn't act on its own. For example, if you ask, write an email to a client, generative AI will generate the email. If you ask, create Python code for sorting, it will generate the code. It responds beautifully, but only when you tell it what to do. Now let's move to agentic AI. Agentic AI is more like a digital coworker or autonomous assistant. Instead of waiting for instructions, it can set goals, make decisions, take actions, monitor situations, adapt based on feedback. Right pointing backhand index. Agentic AI is proactive. It doesn't just respond, it initiates actions to achieve an objective. Here's a simple example. Generative AI. You ask it to draft a meeting reminder email, it creates the email. Agentic AI. It checks your calendar, notices an upcoming meeting, identifies that participants haven't confirmed, automatically drafts reminders, and sends them without you asking. Another example. In education, generative AI can generate notes, quizzes, or explanations when a teacher requests. Agentic AI could track student progress, identify learning gaps, automatically assign practice exercises, and monitor improvement over time. In business, generative AI writes product descriptions or marketing posts. Agentic AI monitors inventory levels, predicts demand, adjusts pricing, and triggers restocking automatically. So the core difference lies in autonomy. Generative AI acts when prompted. Agentic AI acts independently toward a goal. Now let's talk about safety and control. With generative AI, the main concerns are accuracy, bias, quality of output, ethical content. Since humans control the prompts, humans remain responsible for decisions. With agentic AI, the responsibility increases because it makes autonomous decisions. It can trigger actions in real systems. Mistakes may have real-world consequences. That's why agentic AI requires clear boundaries, strong governance, monitoring systems, human oversight. Organizations must carefully define what the agent is allowed to do and what it must never do. Now here's something even more exciting. The future is not about choosing one over the other. The future is about combining both. Modern systems are starting to use generative AI inside agentic frameworks. Imagine an AI agent that decides what action to take, uses generative AI to create reports, messages, or code, executes the decision automatically. For example, a fraud detection agent monitors transactions. When it detects suspicious activity, it generates a detailed report, alerts the team, and blocks the transaction automatically. Forward-thinking organizations are using generative AI for creativity and analytics, testing agentic AI in controlled environments, building policies and safety frameworks, training teams to collaborate with AI systems. So remember, right pointing backhand index. Generative AI is your creative assistant.